We are live now.
Oh my god.
So let's share the link. I forget. I always forget how to do this. I think I'm going to go on the YouTube and just search it.
Okay. Yeah, you tweet and I'll retweet because I do not know how to do
Because
it.
there's not a share option here in this page. I think.
Yeah, this is so confusing. So, oh, okay, no worries.
Your channel. Okay, Reading Sprains. Okay, it's live. I'm gonna tweet this. Okay.
What color should I make my lights? What do you think is like the coziest color? I feel like blue is purple.
Blue.
Yeah, blue's cute, right?
I just bought fairy lights just a second ago from Amazon, and I'm excited because I've never had fairy lights, and they all look so cute.
I just got these for Christmas this year, but I put them up really weirdly. Like they don't really make sense when I put them up. They look kind
They
of
look
weird.
so great.
Yeah.
Emma and I are doing green screens right now, so come join us. Okay, I'm gonna do it. No.
Okay, I'll retweet it.
Okay. Oh, someone just. Hi.
Hi,
our first watcher,
our
viewer.
first watcher. Welcome.
I don't know how to put sometimes in Brain and Sprains they have like a clock, like a timer, right?
Yeah, they put a timer up.
I don't know
I
how to
don't.
put that.
I don't. Oh, I think you share screen. I think you go to like
The
Google and you type in timer, and then they just
okay.
share screen.
Timer. Okay. Okay, so this one, I guess. Let's try it. Is it this one? No. Oh, I'm bigger now. No, it's this one, but how can I share screen here? Okay, don't share screen. I've never done this. It's clear
I
I've
mean,
never done this.
yeah. I mean,
uh,
me either.
is this one? No. No. I guess this one. So it will be like this, but then I don't know. I wouldn't know what everyone is writing.
Well, because you only go on to it when you start the sprint, and then when you're done the sprint, you come back and then you'll see what everyone wrote.
Because if I do this, it shows the. This is so confusing. This one. No, I have no clue. What if we just put a timer in our phones?
Yeah, but then I think people want to know how much longer.
Yeah.
I think that's
Well,
right, isn't it? Or no?
it's right. Like if I
Yeah, but we don't have to
like
start right now. We can wait a few
you
minutes.
can you see the timer?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I change this? Oh, we can. If I put like how many how much? Like 10 minutes?
Yeah. Do we want to start right now or do we want to wait a
No,
couple minutes? Or should we
we
start?
can wait. Let's put it back. Okay.
Okay, what are you reading?
I'm reading this book, this romance book. It's called what's the name? Shipped by Angie
Oh,
Hoffman, and it's this new release. I think it came out.
yeah.
Oh, Niyama.
Naima, hi. Oh, I love Naima.
We're just talking about what we're currently reading. So Niyama, you should like tell us what you're currently reading too.
I've heard of Shift. Are you liking it?
What? Which one?
Are you liking Shift so far?
Oh yeah. I'm like 13%. Like I finished one book last night and I started this one very quickly, but it was already late, so I didn't really continue, and I'm like 13%, so nothing really has started and I've not
Yeah.
read since then. So I'm trying to like power up.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like destination romance. Like they both, the hero and the heroine, both work at a cruise, like a cruise company, and now they want a promotion. That like there's a job opening, and they both want the same job, so they are going on a cruise like for a month, and stuff will happen. They are rivals, so this
Oh my God.
I hope it's interesting.
Enemies to lovers. I love enemies to lovers.
Yeah, I love
Oh my
Enemies
God.
to Lovers too. Yay! I tried to do a 24-hour readathon, and I failed because I just can't read past 2 books.
Are you doing like, is it like just a 24-hour readathon on your own, or is it like someone else's that you're participating in?
That's
Ooh,
like was that the assassin, or not assassin, but like the show that they did from the graphic novels?
I've never heard of either of those.
I read like a volume or 2 volumes when the show was announced, but then the show was canceled. But it was a very entertaining story. I loved the characters; they were so unique. But I didn't continue after. And then a dark romance.
I think I've heard of a Sweet Dandelion, but I can't remember like what it's about. But it sounds
I have
familiar.
no idea what is Sweet Dandelion.
It sounds familiar. I'm currently reading Jade City. I just started.
I want to read that one.
Yeah, I'm reading it. Okay, I'm actually reading it for a video that's coming out in like a week.
Are you starting? Have you started, or are you starting right now?
No, I'm like 5% in. Like I just started reading it.
It's such a big book,
it's
too.
Really big. I know, and I'm supposed to have it done. I'm supposed to post a video in like a week. So
it's understandable.
Yeah. I haven't read fantasy in so long. I don't think I've ever read adult fantasy. So it's like I'm kind of intimidated by it. It's like good, but it is like a little bit confusing.
Yeah. I haven't read fantasy. I haven't read fantasy in so long too. I want to, because I want to read Jade City, and I want to read The Poppy War, and I want to read the City of Brass, and all the very popular fantasy books that are very popular in BookTube or in Twitter too. But I just don't have. I just don't have the time. One, and fantasy books are so huge, so. I just don't have the patience right now.
I know. I like reading like quick romances. Like when I can read a book really quickly, it makes me want to read more. If I'm taking a long time to read a book, it can like put me in a reading slump because I feel like I'm not, finishing.
Yeah, me too. We are the same person, I think.
Literally.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, Monday. It's coming.
It's coming. I've been back in school for like 2 weeks now.
Oh, I finished school and last year, like actually 1 year from now, like not before, 1 year ago. I finished school, so I'm free, but now I'm working, so I'm not free really.
Yeah, not really. Yeah, I'm like in my second week and it's already so stressful. I'm already stressed.
I've seen your tweets and I'm like, oh, like exams and papers, and it's so much.
It's a lot.
Oh yeah, I got canceled. I'm sad too because I think I watched the first episode and I really like it. Like Lana Condor from To All the Boys I Loved Before appears there, and she's like this badass assassin with like she kills people and stuff. And it was really
cool. I love it.
Yeah, every character was like so different from each other, so it was really great. But I think it only lasted like a season.
Oh, I hate when shows just get canceled after one season. Did you see that Bridgerton is officially renewed for a second season?
Yes, I saw. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
I'm never going to read those books, but I'm excited for the show itself.
Naima and I are supposed to be doing a buddy read for the Duke and I this month. I don't know if it's gonna happen because we haven't talked about it since. We haven't talked about it since we said we'll do it, but we are supposed to be doing a buddy read for it.
I hope you actually get to read it. But well, I don't. When is? Do you think that the second season is going to come out also in Christmas, or is it too early? Because they're starting filming, I think, in spring, right?
Yeah, I feel like it'll come out in Christmas, around Christmas time again.
I'm so excited.
And it said that it's gonna follow like
Anthony.
Anthony, which is so it's gonna go in the same order as the books, which is cool.
I
I like
think
that.
so. They said it there are going to be like 8 seasons.
Yeah, because
So
there's 8
the
books.
8 books, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And everyone's so excited about the love interest for Anthony because they have not shown her. So everyone
Yeah,
loves
it's
that book.
different. I know. Everyone loves the second one.
Yeah, everyone. And Penelope's and what's the guy's name? The other brother?
Oh, Colin. Colin.
Colin,
Yeah.
yeah. Everyone loves that one too.
I'm excited. Oh, Naima said she's still down.
Oh yeah, I forgot about your read it Dawn.
I know. I kind of forgot about it too. But okay, message me and we can figure out when we want to read it. Because I still really do want to read it too. I just forgot about it. I was so busy this month.
Yeah, I want like I when you put like you wanted to do a reading of a whole series, I just want to do that, but I'm a mood reader, so I
I'm a mood
don't
reader too.
yeah, I don't stay with like a book series unless I just commit to it. So
Yeah. I'm a mood reader too, but I like doing buddy reads, so I force myself just to like stick to it for buddy reads
like
and have
someone
like
is
book clubs and
expecting
stuff.
me to do this.
Yeah, because I like being able to like talk about it at the same time. Like it's just so fun.
Yeah, I love that, but because when I I retweeted a tweet that someone said like I love when people read the books that I love, but then they ask me like, "Ah, do you remember a scene or something?" And I don't remember anything, even though it's my favorite book. So that happens to me too. Like when I don't know,
Yeah.
someone is reading your favorite book and you're so excited, but then you don't remember anything at all from any scene, but you want to be excited for them.
Yeah, I know. I'm like that too. I like have books that are like my favorite books, and I say that they're my favorite books, but then I can't remember like specific scenes in them. So I feel like it's like fun to like experience it at the same
Yeah,
time, you
I
know?
think it's more fun.
Hmm.
Okay, so are we finally going to read now?
Yeah, I feel like we should start a sprint.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to start the timer. We have 10 minutes and I'm going to read in my phone because I have an ebook.
Yeah, I'm gonna read on my Kindle.
Okay. I'm gonna start. So, okay. 1, 2, 3. I hope does it show that I put the timer?
I think so. I think
Okay.
I can do it.
Yay! We actually finished at 20, the 10-minute sprint.
How did you do?
I did good. Well, I just read a chapter. I haven't even finished the chapter. It's 10 minutes. The chapter was 10 minutes, and I'm 1 minute left in chapter, it says.
That's good. I read like 3%.
Hey, Deja!
Hey!
Reading your textbook.
Oh my god, that's what I should be doing. I should be reading my textbook right now.
But instead, we're reading
Yeah.
fantasy and romance books here. I don't know where the light hits right. I think there. So yeah, everything's going well in my book. I actually laugh because now publishers have this thing where they market every illustrated cover romance as a rom-com, and then you get to read them and there is nothing comedic about it. So it's just like really, they market it because everyone loves illustrated covers and they say this is a rom-com, so everyone buys it and everyone buys it. Like, it's a smart strategy, but then you get to read it and it's not a rom-com exactly, so that's disappointed all the time.
I feel like it takes a lot to make me laugh reading a book. Like, it has to be really funny.
Sometimes they aren't funny.
I know, like I can't even remember the last time like a book actually made me like fully laugh.
I don't know if you've read already You Deserve Each Other.
I haven't read it yet.
I read it, reread it 3 times already, and every time I laugh. I don't know why.
I didn't know it was a rom-com. I thought it was like super angsty. I didn't know that one was a rom-com.
It's not angsty at all. Like, maybe some parts, but everything, it's like super funny. Like, maybe 80% and 20 you get like really pain in your heart. Everyone read very actual. Yes, like I got to read this book that is coming out in 2021. I think it hasn't come out yet. It's called The Layover, and it explicitly says in its Goodreads synopsis that it's a rom-com. And I started reading it, and it wasn't funny. I was like expecting to be like belly laughing, and it didn't happen. And there were a lot of other problems, so I ended up rating it 2 stars. So it was very awful.
Yeah. I'm like so hesitant about books like that because I know like Christina Lauren is like marketed as a rom-com a lot, and I don't really like Christina Lauren's books. Like the last I've read, I didn't like. I think I gave The Unhoneymooners like 2 stars. I know everyone knows those, but I didn't.
They're more like women's fiction. Like most of their newish books are women's fiction. Like maybe their first books, like the Beautiful Bastard series or that series, those are more romance, but more like steamy romance. They're not really rom-com either. But they write more women's fiction.
Yeah, I don't even know what I like in romance. I feel like I'm still trying to figure out what my favorite like romance genres are.
Yeah.
You know?
That's great. You will know. And then you won't be able to stop reading those like tropes or like subgenres and stuff. Yes, You Deserve Each Other is amazing, but Naima. It's so good. Like, you have to read it. I think you will like it. I was so conflicted. I was so conflicted when I was reading it. Like I read it in 5 hours because it was so good. Like I finished it maybe at 4 a.m. because I couldn't stop reading it. But
Really?
I was not sure how to rate it because the first half is like I think you will experience it too. The first half you will be angry, okay? Because
Okay.
you get Naomi is the heroine POV and you don't get the heroes. So you
Um,
yeah, so um, books right now, like nowadays in romance, you get the two POVs
yeah.
most of the time,
Hmm.
but Sarah Hogel only writes the heroine's point of view, so you don't know anything about the hero, like his thoughts, like does he like her, and then you become very very worried that what is he thinking? Maybe he hates her.
Oh my god. Okay. I feel like I should try though, because I feel like me and you have pretty similar tastes,
Mhm.
and me and Naima also have really similar tastes, and she loves it. So.
She loves that book. I'm so
Hmm.
happy that people love it. Like people I like look up in the book community, and I'm like seeing they are reading it, but really want them to like love it, and
Hmm.
then they do say that they love it. So I'm like, phew, at least they love it. Oh, you finish it? The Deadly Class book, or which one? What was that Sweet Dandelion book? What is that? You said it was a dark romance. I don't read dark romance. I'm so
You don't
chicken
read
to
dark
do it.
romance?
No.
Okay, I tried reading a couple dark romances and I didn't like them. And then I just read, it was in the video that I just posted where
No.
like I featured you in it as well.
I saw
So I read,
your Rex.
yeah, I read Ecstasy by KV Rose, and it was so good. And that was like a pretty dark romance. Um
What were the tropes, or why was it a dark romance?
I don't even know how to explain it without like giving it away. It's about this girl, and she lives with two, or she's dating this guy, and she's like a drug addict. She has a drug addiction,
Oh,
and she's
okay.
dating this guy, and they're in like a very toxic relationship. Like it's not healthy at all. If you like, it's not a good relationship.
Okay.
It's like they're just both very toxic to each other, and then she starts getting involved with his roommate as well. But it just features like there's like trigger warnings for like literally everything in the book.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was really dark. I thought I didn't like dark romances because the last few that I read I haven't liked, but that one I read it in like a day. Like it was, I couldn't stop reading it.
Does she end up with a roommate?
Should I spoil it? Like I think people watch
Is it a
it.
spoiler? Is
Like,
the is,
yeah.
is
It's like
the
you
boyfriend
know
mean,
the
or
love.
is he really nice to her?
It's like a spoiler because the love triangle. It is like I genuinely had no idea who she was gonna end up with until the last two chapters.
So the boyfriend isn't that bad either.
Like he is, they're all bad. Like they're all kind of messed up, but they're all like super complex as well. They're all messed up, but out of the guys there's one who's like clearly less messed up,
But still messed up.
but still messed up. And that's why it's a dark romance, because even
Everyone is so chaotic and dark.
yeah, it's just chaotic.
I should be expecting them to be good. I
But
saw
it
you
was so
compare
good.
it to Euphoria, so I was like
Okay,
intrigued
yeah,
by it.
Maddie, have you seen Euphoria?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, Maddie and Nate's relation, like it reminds me exactly of Maddie and Nate from Euphoria.
Okay. I
That's
love
what I mean
Maddie.
by like very toxic. And I'm like convinced that me and I were talking about this. We're like convinced that the author was inspired by the Euphoria, because the book came out after Euphoria was released, and it's exactly like Maddie and Nate. And then even on her Pinterest board, she had pictures of Jacob Elordi from Euphoria as like the guy.
Maybe
So
she,
I'm convinced.
yeah,
Like,
maybe she did it. Some
I'm convinced
actors
he
do
is.
that.
I don't think it was like, it was still really good and everything, and it was still like, it wasn't exactly like Euphoria, but just like the character, and like I think
Yeah, the
was like,
vibe.
yeah, the vibe. But I loved it.
Maybe I will read it. Maybe just for
You should
fun.
try
Like
it.
it's not going to be critical or anything because then I'm not gonna like it. So I'm just going to be doing it for fun. And what's the name? Ecstasy.
Yeah, Ecstasy by KV Rose.
Ecstasy. I'm gonna TBR it and Goodreads so I don't forget. Ecstasy. I don't think I'm writing ecstasy right. Ecstasy. Rose. No.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of the author? DB?
No, KV. Like just the two letters. KV.
Okay.
Rose.
Oh, I'm not finding it, but I remember the cover, so I'm like trying to find the cover. It was like green, right?
Here, I'll rate it. Can you see that? I wrote it.
Ecstasy wrong.
Can you see it? I wrote it in the chat.
Kiwi Rose. Oh, okay. Where is it? Oh.
What are the other two? What are the other two I read for what?
The dark romance, I think that you said, like.
Oh, I read what's it called? Dirty Kisses by Kenya Wright.
Oh, right, yeah.
Which I really wanted to like because I'm definitely in the minority. Like, don't listen. Like, just because I don't like it doesn't mean you won't like it because everyone else loves it. But I just didn't really like the way. I just found the way that it was written was like kind of cringy. I don't know. I was talking to you about this. Like, a lot of things make me cringe. I love romance, but a lot of things just kind of make me cringe. Like, I can be kind of picky with romance. So I just found it like really cringy. He like called her. He had this like nickname for her that was supposed to be cute. Oh, Mouse. He called her Mouse.
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 Yeah, and I thought it was so cringy. It was just like things like that, like the way that he would talk to her, like the dialogue. I just found really cringy. Like, couldn't get into it.
I understand.
Yeah, but I like a lot of people really like it, that one. What was the other one? I read a different one, but I forget what it was. Yeah, no. Oh yeah.
I read the first book in that series, The Beautiful Bastard, and I kind of enjoy it. Everyone loves the second series. What's the name of that series? It has the orange color cover. I forgot. Let me search it, and I kind of want to read that one.
By Christina Lauren?
Yeah, the beautiful. No, it's not beautiful. It's Sweet Filthy Boy, the Wild Seasons series. This one. I guess you seen this cover.
I've never seen that cover.
You've never seen it?
No.
Yeah, that series is like the favorite of many. And it's also like steamy and like Beautiful Bastard and not like their current ones, like Roomies and Honeymooners, Josh and Hazel's. Like, I read Josh and Hazel's, and that one I really enjoyed.
See, I liked Josh and Hazel up until the ending.
Oh, the ending.
It had the trope that I don't like, but I know you like.
Yeah, I like that trope. I don't mind it, but I know many people like don't like it, so I understand that. Like, when it comes out of nowhere.
I don't like it. I also don't like how I feel like most romances do this, so it's kind of hard to avoid, but how every single romance it has to have an epilogue where they're like married with kids. I don't like it because I'm like, why do they need to be married with kids in order for it to be happily ever after? Like, you know, like I feel like it's just unnecessary. But most romances do it, so you can't really. Sometimes I just don't read them. I'll just skip the epilogue. Like,
I love those epilogues, and when they are not there, I feel like I'm missing something, or I don't know, like they don't need to include a wedding and a baby, but I at least include an epilogue with something, like, I don't know, like 2 years from now and they're still together. But when there is no epilogue, I'm like, I need more.
Sometimes they're cute. It depends. If I like really liked it and I really like the couple, then I read it and I think it's cute. But if I'm kind of like so about it, then I just skip the epilogue half the time. I'm like, I don't care.
The last book I read, like the one that I finished last night, didn't have an epilogue, so you might enjoy it.
Oh, wait, what did you read last night? Did you already say that?
I finished Reckless by Katie Golding. It comes out in May, and
Oh,
it's a rivals to lovers sports romance because they do the same sport, like the hero and the heroine. So that's kind of cool because in professional
cool.
sports, um, like women and men don't have like a one I don't
I
know a sport, not sport, like they compete in the same category
yeah.
or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
And they do motorcycle racing, so that's super intense and
That's
like,
cool.
dangerous.
I love sports romances.
Me too. They aren't like I don't read them a lot because they always tend to be like for football or hockey, and I'm like over those. So I just want more
Yeah.
sports, different sports, like maybe water polo.
I'm like over hockey because I live in Canada and where I live there's like a thing about hockey boys. Like hockey boys are just the worst. You don't want to get with a hockey boy. So I like don't even like reading hockey romances. Well, I do sometimes, and then other times I'm like, no. But I like I love Mariana Zapata's sports romances. Really good.
I read
Um,
more about it, but I have like a complicated relationship with that person, so
oh really?
I don't read her anymore. Not personally, but like
I didn't
her
know. Oh,
story. I don't know.
oh, what happened? I didn't know what happened.
Like it's more like I don't enjoy her books. Like I read Cool Tea, I read The Wall of Winnipeg, and wait for it. I think though that's the name.
Mm,
And yeah, like
I
she
haven't read
writes
those ones.
like problematic things or problematic tropes, so I just kind of got over her. Like I really, really loved Cool Tea. Like it was my favorite book, and The Wall of Winnipeg and Me was so good. But I don't know, like I just stopped reading her books, but everyone loves them. Like I don't, I
I've
don't.
only
It's
read
okay if you love them.
I've only read From Lukov with Love, and it was like my favorite book of
Oh,
2020.
look at the love. I heard of that one.
It's really good. Okay, Naima said that she also doesn't like epilogues. See, we're
Yeah,
like the same. We have very similar tastes.
I skim them. Oh, you are all water polo, yes, or like tennis. We need more tennis sports romance.
Ooh,
Those would
tennis
be so
sounds good.
intense. I'm over hockey. Yeah, me too. It's everywhere, and also like no, those two are the only ones. Like maybe we need more basketball or soccer. We don't have a lot of soccer either.
Soccer. Oh my god. Yes, I like
Baseball. We don't
soccer.
have a lot of baseball. And those are very popular sports, but I don't know why they always like write football and hockey. And hockey is
Hmm.
super white. And
Yeah,
every single book I think is the same. Like I don't know. That's why I
I want
don't
to
read.
read. What's the basketball series? I think it's called like Hoops. The series. There's like Long Shot and Hook Shot. I want to read this. I want to read those books so badly.
I think those are basketball, right?
Yeah, they're basketball.
Yeah, I heard they were so like intense. They
Oh
have like
yeah,
content warnings and stuff too.
yeah, yeah. They are supposed to be really intense.
But they sound super interesting, and I want to read. I think it's the second one where the heroine is like in an abusive relationship, and
Hmm.
the hero was like, um, she kind of have a crush on him like years ago or something, and then they reunite years later, but she's in this relationship, and like every single review is like so in love with the relationship of them, like communicating and this healthy relationship instead of like the other guy who was abusive. So I kind of want to see that, but no, I'm going to be crying in every single page.
Yeah, I want to read it really badly, but I know you mean you have to be like in the right mood for like. Yeah, if it's really intense. You have to be like in
I
the
think
right
that
kind
one,
of.
right? Long shot.
Yeah, Long Shot.
But Kenny Ryan is like super popular and everyone loves her books.
Hmm.
I haven't even read Queen Move, right? The one
I
that
know. I haven't read Queen Move either. What's the other one? Oh, Flow. I really want to read Flow and Grip.
I I remember reading one of her books, one of the whole series, I think, but it was like a very oldie series. I don't even know what's the name, but he also had like a love triangle. I think every like their series has love triangles.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know if her newer ones, but like her
I don't
older
mind
ones.
love triangles sometimes. I don't like absolutely hate them,
Mm.
but I don't love them.
I like to know who is she going to end up because I'm impatient. So if I know who she's going to end up with at the beginning, not at the beginning, but like super
Mm-hmm.
explicit, like it's obvious that this person is going to end up with this other person, but we have a love triangle because of conflict, right? I'm okay with it. But if it's like super like I don't know where this is going. I want to like search for the ending and read it and see who she going to end up
Really?
with.
See, I'm like kind of the opposite. I think it's like more fun when you don't know who she's gonna end up with. Just because, like, even though it sucks if she doesn't end up with the person you wanted her to end up with, I feel like it makes it so exciting. Like, you can't put it down because you just want to know who she's gonna get with. So I don't know. I kind of like it when it's like a proper love triangle, and they're
Yeah,
like, that's why I liked Ecstasy so much because literally up until the last like 50 pages, I had no idea who she was gonna go with.
but it's a standalone, so it doesn't have another book. That one, Ecstasy.
Well, she just announced a second book. I think it comes out in like January. I think it comes out soon. Um, Based off of the person who she doesn't end up with,
Uh huh.
and
Oh, he's going to get his own love story.
yeah, but I don't. It's gonna be an extremely dark romance because he's kind of crazy. So yeah, but I think it can be read as a standalone. Like I don't think it has to be read as
Okay.
a series. But like the way I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not gonna say anything. But like the way that the first book ended with his character is like I have no idea how
What's
they're gonna
gonna
start the second. Yeah, because he's like crazy. So
happen? Okay, I'm going to read that book. Let me.
it's
I
really good. You should read it. I don't know if you like it because it's really intense,
don't know if
but
I'm gonna like it, but I'm gonna
like
try.
the first like 5 pages, I was like,
And
like I swear to,
you needed to continue.
yeah, literally like the first 5 pages, I was shook, like so shook. Yeah, Naima said he's psycho. He's psychotic.
Oh my god, I have to meet him. Okay, it's ecstasy. I'm not sure it's going to be in the library. Because it's indie, right?
Yeah, it's indie. I got it off of VK and just got on my phone.
Ecstasy, okay. It's so cute. I don't have Kindle Unlimited anymore. I suck.
I'm just trying to. I have
But
to
it's really
spread the
Kindle
word.
Unlimited is the best thing in the world.
I have to spread the ecstasy agenda.
you,
It's
you
what?
you spread the ecstasy agenda, and I spread the go deep agenda.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay, it's not on Libby. Let's search.
No, VK is not a Canadian thing, Naima.
Is that a
It's just like
Canadian?
it's not a Canadian thing. It's just like a website. You just search like VK and then the book you want, and then
Yeah.
you find it and get it on your phone. But I've been like, okay, so I've been using VK a lot, and like all of the books I've read, I think 9 books so far this month, and every single one of them I've read off of my phone, and I've started getting like really bad headaches because I don't think it's good to read that much
I
on your
always
phone.
read on my phone, but I don't have a Kindle, and I don't want a Kindle. So I'm
See,
like,
I have a
no.
Kindle. I don't want to pay for books, and the books that I get off of like VK and stuff, and like my library app, I can't get on my Kindle.
Oh.
So
But then you just like, you just want to turn your lights off and then go to sleep, but you want to keep reading. And a paper book, like a physical copy, doesn't work. And a Kindle
no,
doesn't have light, so it doesn't work either. So the only thing you have is a phone, and that gives you light.
yeah. But I feel like I don't know. Lately, I've been getting such bad headaches, and I think it's because of like reading on my phone too much.
Maybe, yeah.
Probably.
I also want. I have like a dark romance book in my Kindle, but I haven't read it. But I have it. Like it was kind of intriguing to me. Let me see if I have
What
like
book was
the.
it?
Mm, it should be here. Right. It's not this one. Oh, I didn't get it then. Oh, I think I got it from Kindle Unlimited, and when I canceled my
Oh, you
subscription,
lost her.
I lost the book. I
What do I?
think it was like an enemies to lovers one, but yeah, I don't have it here. But what's the name? I think Lacey read it from Lacey. Oh, what's the name of her YouTube of Lacey?
Lacey Book Lovers?
Yeah, she read it, and I think let me see if she has it. I think she has it on her Instagram. Lacey. She got like a paperback copy, I think.
I want more paperbacks of like indie books, but they're so expensive.
They're so expensive, yeah. It's this one, Cruel Paradise. Oh, wait. Cruel Paradise. I think it's a
Oh, I've
dark
never heard of it.
romance.
I've never
And
heard of it.
let me see if I can put the synopsis. And I usually don't read those kind of books, but I was so intrigued. And I didn't end up reading it because my Kindle Unlimited was canceled, but I am still committed to read this. It says, he is an antihero. Antihero, noun, 1. A powerful and charismatic man lacking moral character. 2. A magnificent bastard. 3. Killian Black. You don't know me. You think you do, but you don't. The only thing you know is my name, and even that's a lie. I'm king of Boston, lord of criminals, ruler of an underworld empire. Or am I? Only one thing's for sure. I operate alone until I cross paths with a brazen little thief who sets my whole kingdom on fire. Just as two wrongs don't make a right, two villains don't belong together. Especially since she's the daughter of my most deadly enemy. Taking her will start a war. Keeping her will be suicide. Making her mine will break every code of honor and defy all common sense. Then again, where's the fun in following the rules?
What romance book descriptions are written so funny. It sounds so cringy half the time, but I love it.
Oh, I think Naima read the first one in this series.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she said she liked it.
This is the second book, and the first one is called Beautiful Cruel. Beautifully Cruel. But I didn't find the synopsis of Beautifully Cruel very interesting because I think the hero is an alpha, and I don't really like alphas a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, me, I don't know. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It like depends. It really depends on how they're written.
It's executed.
Yeah. I started reading Archer's Voice at the beginning of January, and I'm like 50% through, but I'm like, I really want to like savor it because I'm loving it so much. It's so good.
I haven't read that one.
It's so good. It's not a dark romance or anything, so you can read it.
Is it angsty? Why I have a feeling it's angsty?
It's like emotional, but it's not like, oh, I mean, like, okay, I guess it's like kind of dark in the sense that like that like stuff happened to like her parents, like, you know what I mean, but it's not like when I think of dark, yeah, like when I think of dark romance I think of like
kidnapping.
Yeah, but like if it happens like it's just like they have like sad like backstories.
Okay, yeah,
so it's like emotional, but it's not like super dark or anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't like categorize it as a dark romance.
Then, but it's really good.
I'm trying to find ecstasy. Oh, I wrote the name of the author wrong again. Okay, I'm gonna search it later.
Oh my god! Did you say I got approved? Oh yeah, you tweeted me. I got approved for what's it called? A Dark and Hollow Star today.
Yeah, that is it. YA?
Yeah, it's YA fantasy.
What is it about? I've heard everyone like super excited about that book.
Okay, honestly, I don't really
You don't know?
know that much. I know it's like urban fantasy. This is about because it's urban fantasy and it's like LGBTQ plus, and it takes place in Toronto. I've never read a book that takes place in Toronto, where I'm from. So I was so as soon as I saw Toronto, I was like, yes, I need it.
Request.
Yeah, and then it just kept getting better, and it just kept sounding better and better and better.
I
And
saw
I'm
that
so excited.
it was like compare or not compare, but the comp titles were The Cruel Prince. So I'm like, I love
Yeah,
The Cruel Prince. So
the Cruel Prince and City of Bones.
City of Bones, Cassandra Kerr, City of Bones.
That's what it said. It said Cruel Prince meets City of Bones.
I guess the urban fantasy element, right?
Because it's urban fantasy.
Yeah.
But I'm so excited. I like did not think I was gonna get approved because everyone that I saw that's been getting approved for it have like everyone that I saw that's been approved for it have like a much bigger following than I do. So I really didn't think I'd get approved, but I was like, oh, I'll just request it just for fun. And less than an hour later, I got approved for it. I'm so
That's so
happy. It was so excited. I like literally screamed. I was so excited.
Who's
I
the
feel like it's because
publisher?
I don't even know. I didn't even try. I just read it. I saw approved and I was like,
Maybe if you keep requesting their books, you get approved.
I think it's because I'm you know how it says like what country?
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I think it's because I'm Canadian. Maybe that's why.
I've read some romance books set in Toronto if you want some
Oh,
recommendations.
it's from Simon and Schuster, Canada.
Simon and Schuster, they're good.
You've read Canadian books, really?
Yeah, I read some like an author who lives there and who is from there, I think. Constantly writes her series, her romance series in Toronto. Or like
Oh my
some of them
god.
are in Toronto.
Do you know what it's called? Like off the top of your head,
Yeah,
or no?
I'm gonna put it in the author is named Dracula. Who writes like really great funny, like they're very small too, so you read it very fast. And
Okay.
my favorite from those are from her. I mean, I read "He's Not My Boyfriend." That one is good. Let me show it to you. The cover.
Okay. I want to
His,
read it.
I think that one's set in Toronto because she has a lot of series, to be honest. And I'm not sure if every single series is set in Toronto, but I'm positive she has some books set in Toronto. Yeah, this is the cover of "He's Not My Boyfriend."
Okay. Let me look.
And
Oh.
I don't know if this says, like, maybe in the synopsis says Toronto. No. But I also, I
It's
think
okay.
Jenny Holiday writes her books in Toronto. Like, there was a moment in Twitter where when someone asked, like, Toronto-based romances, and there were a few authors who had. I'm gonna search Toronto romances and filter it with people you follow because I'm sure.
Oh
Yeah,
my god, yes.
Jackie Lau. She has foodie romances set in Toronto. I read this one. This one is also good. It's a novella. One
Oh,
Back for
the Christmas
Christmas.
one. Okay, cute. Let me add
This
to my TBR. I want more Toronto books.
and I think Jenny Holiday also has, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna put Jenny Holiday Toronto. Farah Heron also. Have you read this one? She has her book is called Farah Heron.
Oh, her books
The
are
Chai
set in
Factor. The Chai Factor. This one.
her books are set in Toronto. I didn't know that.
I think so. She is from Toronto, so I'm not. I don't
Oh
know if
my
the
god, I
book.
did not know that.
Uh, she has a new book coming out, like Accidentally Engaged. I think it comes out in March, and it's a foodie romance, and it has faked engagement because the two of them enter a contest, like a foodie contest, and they have to pretend to be fiancés.
Ooh, that's cute.
Yeah, after signing.
I just want more. I read the Fallen Men series
No.
by Gianna Darling. Oh, it's like the biker gang series. They're like romances.
Mm-hmm.
And like each book, I think there's at least like 5 or 6 books in the series, and like they're all in a bike gang. They're like dark romances. But I just read one.
It was good.
And no, I didn't really like it that much. I gave it like a 3 stars, but it was set in Canada. So I really wanted it to be good, but it wasn't. It wasn't set in my province though. It was set in like Vancouver. But, but yeah, I gave it like a 3
stars. In Canada. Should we read another 20? I feel like we're not reading anything.
I was just gonna say, like, we've been online for so long, and we did one 10-minute sprint. Like,
everyone left because we don't left. Okay, let's do 10 minutes.
There's one person watching. Is it Naima? Is Naima still here?
I don't know. I fucked up.
Oh,
I don't think Naima is here anymore.
No, she said, I think the comments aren't coming up because I'm on my phone and she just, she said, LOL, I'm here. They're just not showing up.
They're not showing up? Oh, no,
well, she just messaged. It might come in a minute.
Okay. Let me put this one.
Okay, yeah, Naima's messages just came up. She said, "Oh, I'm here."
Yay! I'm just.
Okay.
I want to change this stream.
Naima, you should come live with us.
Let me share screen. Share screen. I think I finally like. Is it this one? Share. Am I sharing it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, I'm gonna start it then.
Okay. How did you do?
Good. I still didn't finish. Like, why I'm not finishing these chapters? Like, I'm missing one page.
Oh my god.
I never complete them.
Yeah, I have like 2 minutes left of the chapter. My mom. Oh, Naima. What are you reading now? Naima? I don't remember what she said she was gonna read.
I think she was reading.
Oh, Sweet Dandelion.
Yeah, sweet. She said what Sweet Dandelion was about. I think she said it in the top. Oh, here. It's a teacher-counselor relationship. Okay. But she is 19. Oh, it isn't really dark. It's just taboo.
Teacher counselor? That's she's a counselor? Like 19?
I don't know if he is a teacher or she is a counselor, or I don't know who is who.
Yeah.
My year of rest and relaxation, I put down Sweet Dandelion. My year of rest and relaxation, is that a book?
I don't know what she meant. I don't know what she means by her.
Oh, it's student counselor.
Oh, student counselor. I was like, why is teacher counselor on here? That sounds kind of cute. Yeah, that is kind of.
I read one where it was student and teacher assistant, TA. But that's not really taboo, right?
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not like the biggest fan of student teacher romances, but I feel like student TA is more acceptable because it's like almost the same age, just like a couple years older.
I think it was like, yeah, like maybe 3 years older or something, like 4.
Yeah, I don't really like taboo romances, and I don't really like age gaps that much, depending on how big the age gap is.
Yeah.
Especially if the person's under 18. Like, I know there's some books where they're like 17 or even like just turned 18, and I don't really like those.
I don't really like those either.
Yeah.
But I do like age gaps. But both are like not, one of them is not that young.
Yeah, it's like depends. I don't mind. I just like only when they're like still like 18. Like, I don't really like it when they're like really young.
Yeah. But that one, the student TA one, it was really good. Like, it's one of my first novels. It was called Last Will and Testament by Dahlia Adler.
Oh, look, that sounds good.
And it was so good. Like, I've read it just once because I've been meaning to reread it like for many years, but I never like got the opportunity to read it again. And it was really good. Like, I like that series. I read it all of them, but I enjoy the first one more. So the second one, I think, is like Second Chance Romance, and the third one has like a female relationship.
Oh, I love Second Chance Romance. That's like one of my favorite tropes.
It's
so angsty.
Yeah, it's so angsty. I like them too. And the first one, it's also really, like, I love it because the heroine reminds me of Serena van der Woodsen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so she's like a very wild child, and she's very popular, and she's a popular girl in university, in college. And then her parents, like, the first chapter is not like it's not a spoiler, like, this is like the plot. Her parents passed away, and she has to take care of her baby brothers, and they're not that baby, but they're like very young. And now she has like to have good grades, and she has like to clean her image, and she gets the help from the TA, and they like have this really cute relationship, and he helps her so much, but he's also like not, I think he's like grumpy, if I remember correctly. So they have a really cute relationship.
That's cute. Okay, I want to ask, because I feel like you know a lot of romance books, or anyone else. I don't know if Naima is the only person that's here, so but anyone that's watching, I want. Okay, do you know Machine Gun Kelly, MGK, like the singer?
Michelle No.
Machine Gun. Okay.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He's the one that had that movie out recently,
Yeah,
right? With Lil Huddy.
Yeah, with Will. Yeah, and the girl from Euphoria is in it too. Okay,
Yeah.
I watched the movie like yesterday. I think yesterday. It wasn't that good. Like the acting was not that good.
Yeah.
But I liked the concept because it was like the bad boy, like really bad boy with like the tattoos and like
Hmm.
just like emo boy with like the popular like girly girl. And now I want
Yeah.
to read books like that. You know me. I want to read books like that. Yeah, Dead Falls High. Yeah, I watched it last night. It was
A
like,
very like darkish boy with
yeah,
tattoos and the popular pretty girl, right?
yeah.
I'm sure
This
there
is
are
like
so
high school.
many.
I liked it too. Now you meant like the acting was really bad, but I liked the concept of it.
Yeah. Plus the girl, like I've seen some scenes because I think everyone's doing TikToks of them, and she looks like really cool, and yeah, she's like the popular girl, but I think she's like
Mhm.
super chill and cool too.
Mhm. She's from Euphoria. She was in Euphoria.
Oh my god, you need read?
I think she was gonna say a book. I don't know what she was gonna
Yeah, yeah.
say. Pretty
Pretty
Reckless.
Reckless.
Oh, really? Okay, Pretty Reckless
Oh.
is on my TBR. But I know there's like controversy
Yeah.
around L.J. but I don't really know what it is. I just know there's controversy.
I'm like sure I'm not going to read any of her books, but I think she writes a lot of that trope, right? Like the popular bad boy and the popular girl, like nice girl, bad boy.
Yeah, those books are on my TBR. I wanna check them out. I feel like everyone has read them.
Yeah, everyone in the book community, book tweet reads them.
Yeah, everyone's read. Same with the Addicted series. I've never read those either.
I have those. Like I was obsessed with. I have the paperbacks there, and they're signed too. It was
Really? Yeah, I feel like
my
everyone's
past. My past is my past. But now I don't like them. But they're
um,
signed. They're personalized. I'm not going to get rid of them.
I wouldn't get rid of them.
Yeah, and I like them. Like I guess if you read them, you will like them. Like there are a lot of books.
Yeah, I know
And
there's like a lot.
the books get bigger. Like the last one in the series is so big, like 500 pages. But the first one is
That's
like
big for romance.
200 pages.
I wanna check them out just because I think they're so hyped, and I just like I when books are super hyped, like I like to know if they live up to the hype or not.
Hmm. You should read them. Like the first one has fake dating, childhood friends to lovers. The heroine is a sex addict, and the hero
Mm.
is an alcoholic. But like, I think they like do it correctly. The addictions of both of them. Like I love that they don't get fixed. And some books like fix the addiction when in reality you don't fix it from the morning to the night like so quickly. So I
Yeah,
love that it takes time and they like do everything in their power to do it right. So I love that one, that aspect of those books. Plus there's another couple, like it has age gap, but I don't think you would like it because of the age gap. She like turns 18 when they get together, and
how old
he
is
knew
he?
her since like she was 15. So it's kind of creepy, but
Yeah.
everyone loves that couple a lot.
How old is he in it?
He's like 20, 24, 26. He's older
Mm.
because he's the brother of another character, and he's an older brother. So if the main character is already like 22, 23, maybe the other character is older. So
Mm.
yeah. And the other couple, there are three couples. The other couple has like rivals to lovers, childhood friends, or not childhood friends, but they know each other.
Which is the one with Daisy in
Yeah,
it?
it's
Because
the
that's
age
one I
gap.
hear all of it. Oh,
It's
that's
the
the
age
age.
gap.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
Daisy and
that's the one
Ray.
everyone talks. Yeah, that's
And
one
he's like
everyone
the
talks
wild
about.
child, and he's the grumpy wolf, loner.
Uh,
And Rose and Connor are like the rich kids, the rivals in debate class, and they hate each other. But
Ooh.
they never want to say they are wrong in something. And Lily and Lo are the childhood friends fake
Those
dating.
are good tropes. Oh my god,
Those are
academic rivals to lovers, so
yeah,
good.
yeah. Plus, they like banter really smart, so it's
Yeah.
that's so good. Yeah, I haven't read like their like spin-off series with the kids. Like they're the main couples have kids and they have another series where the kids have their own happily ever afters.
Mm, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, but then
There's
I gave
people,
up.
there's so many people on Twitter that have like stan accounts dedicated to the series. Like people are obsessed with the series.
They are. And they have changed like their I they also have another series that I think I enjoy more. They changed recently the titles. I don't know what's the name of the books, but they were called. The first one was Amor Amor,
Oh, I think I've heard of that.
and it was so good. Like it was a circus see in Vegas. Like both of them had wearing like this Vegas performance like Cirque du Soleil, and that was so entertaining because I don't think a lot of like any romance book has done like a Cirque du Soleil type of romance.
Yeah, that's so cool. I've never read a book like that.
Me neither, and
I
it's
love when books are like super unique, especially romance books, because romance books can get like very repetitive.
yeah.
So even just like changing the setting like makes it so exciting.
I mean, yeah, same to me. And what I was going to say something and I forgot. I think oh yeah, it's like they compare it with Center Stage, the movie. Have you watched that?
No, I don't know what that is. It sounds
Yeah,
kind of familiar.
it's the the Valed one. It's a really oldie one,
I don't
and
know.
yeah, it's the girl like isn't the perfect type to do ballet in the movie, right? And
Hmm.
in More and More, she's not also like really great, and she has to continuously try her hardest to get the job and the Cirque du Soleil type of show in Vegas. It was really cool. Plus,
Yeah, that sounds cool.
they have a big family. Like they're Russians, the heroes. So,
Oh, okay. That's cool. I want to add that to my TBR because that sounds good.
but it's not called a More and More anymore. It's
Oh,
called it. But I don't know if you can search it a More and More. Maybe it
it
appeared.
says it more and more
Oh,
on book reads,
maybe they haven't changed the
or
title.
I said book reads on Goodreads.
I didn't find that strange. I didn't even. I don't even came to mind like you said. Goodreads.
It's a series. It says it's called the Ariel a Serial series.
Yeah, that's the name of like the troupe or like the show. I don't remember that correctly.
That's so cool. I want to read that one.
Yeah, read it. It was great. I want to reread it now, and I don't read those authors anymore. But I don't care. Maybe I will reread it when I don't have time. Ugh, I have too many books to read.
I know. I have so many books, and like, well, it stresses me out. Sometimes it kind of puts me in a reading slump when I think of how many books I have to read. Just like,
Yes. And
because
then,
I tend to, when I'm stressed out about something, I tend to like just avoid it. So when
yeah.
reading stresses me out, like if there's a book I have to read, I just avoid it. Even though I should read it, I just avoid it.
Yeah, me too. Like I start watching Netflix or something, and then I'm
Hmm.
like, I don't have time to read because I'm watching and I need to finish, I don't know, the complete season before I start a chapter of this new book.
I know. Oh my god, yeah, I do that too. I'm like, I need to binge watch a show for a little bit because there's so many shows I'm watching. So many.
I just started rewatching Dawson's Creek because I missed Dawson's Creek.
I've never watched Dawson's Creek. Oh my god, I'll tell you, I got this like app to track TV shows because I'm watching too many TV shows right now. I'm still watching True Beauty. Haven't watched it since the last episode we watched together.
Me neither. I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it. But I wanna keep watching that because it's really cute. I'm watching Gilmore Girls.
Gilmore Girls. Okay.
I'm watching Startup. I'm like
Startup. I love a Startup.
Yeah, I've watched like 4 episodes of it. I'm watching, do you know the show Peaky Blinders?
Okay.
I'm watching that. It's so good. I'm like 3 seasons into it, and I'm rewatching Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy.
Because I stopped watching at season 9. I got up to season 9 like years ago, and then I never watched. And I wanted to get back into it, so I rewatched it from the beginning, and I'm on season 5.
Oh my god! Like I stopped watching on season 6, maybe season 5. I wanted to get to the Lexi crash, the airplane crash.
That's when I stopped watching because it made me so
haven't watched that either. Like I never got to that episode. I love the shooter episode. It's so messed up, but I love when this like patient whose wife died and comes back to kill Derek at the hospital.
Oh yeah, that episode was
really episode. Like it was so intense and I was so scared.
It was really intense. I was crying.
When Meredith takes out the bomb inside someone or something.
Oh yeah, I know. So much crazy stuff happens on that show. I literally stopped watching at season 9 because I was so mad when they killed off Mark and Lexi because they were my favorite couple. I guess I don't mind age gap because Mark and Lexi are age gap.
Yeah, it was a very big age gap because Lexi is younger than Meredith.
Yeah, I guess I don't mind it. I just like it when they're like teenager, when the girl's like teenager.
And that's kind of creepy when they're teenagers. But yeah, I'm only watching Dawson's Creek. It's so good.
I've never seen it.
Have you watched One Tree Hill?
Yeah, I've seen all of One Tree Hill. I love One Tree Hill.
I wanted to rewatch it, but I don't know where because I think it's in Hulu, but I don't have Hulu because it's not in Mexico. And I have nowhere else to watch One Tree Hill.
Yeah, I watched it when I was like in grade 9 and I had to, they didn't have it on Canadian Netflix. They only had it on American Netflix. So I would like go on Google and I would type like American like VPNs and I used to like go into my phone settings and switch my VPN so I could watch it off of American Netflix.
Everyone says to do it with a VPN, but I don't know how to work them, so I never use them.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it anywhere. It used to be really easy when I was in high school, but it's like harder now. None of them work anymore, but when I was like in grade 9, they worked.
Yeah, I remember when you could put it in Netflix, like change the place in Netflix, and you could watch like Netflix Japan or Netflix UK everywhere, and now it's blocked, and you're gonna watch anything.
It's so sad. Naima said she loves One Tree Hill.
Oh, I missed it. Like
Okay, who's your favorite couple? Who's your favorite couple?
I love Haley and Nathan.
Okay, don't come for me. I don't like Haley and Nathan. I always thought they were so annoying. Well, I just thought they were so annoying. I don't know if I like them that much.
I love this.
I think it's because I always liked Lucas. I was obsessed with Lucas.
I don't like Lucas that much. Like, I love Brooke.
Yeah, I love Brooke.
But I don't like Ethan that much.
I liked Brooke and Julian.
Oh, I loved Brooke and Julian too. I'm glad that she got her happy ending.
Oh, and I even such like Brooke and Lucas
is very iconic.
Yeah, that was such an iconic trope, and he was like seeing both of them, and he didn't know who he was gonna get with. I liked Peyton at the time, but I feel like if I rewatched it, I wouldn't like her as much.
And then they broke it off. Like, I think I heard that they didn't end up together because the actors broke up in real life or something.
They were like engaged in real life.
And then they made the decision that Brooke and Lucas weren't going to end up together because of that. Like, it's so crazy.
Like awkward together. But One Tree Hill had some like crazy storylines. Like, do you remember when Peyton had her stalker?
Yeah.
That scared me so much. That storyline was so scary.
There were
Oh
so
my
many
God.
storylines.
Oh my God. And do you remember the nanny, the crazy nanny?
Yeah, I hated her.
I can still picture the scene of like the boy, Jamie, when he was like running through the field and she was like chasing after him. I was terrified. That storyline was so scary. Or when she kidnapped the dad
Oh,
and put him
yeah.
in like the hospital and she made like the fake hospital room. Oh my
So
God.
weird.
I know. And this was like a teen drama. It had like
Yeah.
a really scary plot line.
It was like you watched Degrassi.
What, Degrassi?
Yeah, Degrassi.
I've literally seen every single season of Degrassi, like ever.
They have some crazy storylines too.
Degrassi does have crazy storylines. I love
think
Degrassi.
I've only watched a few seasons, not the beginning. I've never watched like the original actors, right? I've never watched the Drake season either.
Those are the best seasons.
I started watching, I think, when Holly J was there.
I've seen every season going back to like Degrassi Junior High, which was aired in the 80s. I feel like you have to, like, as a Canadian, as someone who like is from Toronto, like you just have to.
Yeah.
It's like a basic, it's like you just have to do it. I feel like everyone who lives like in Toronto or like near Toronto also knows someone who's been on Degrassi. Like I know people who've been on Degrassi.
Oh, like an extra or something.
Yeah, or even like main actors.
Whoa.
Like
And then I watched the Claire, right, and Eli season, and that was really crazy.
Yeah, they were crazy too.
And I think it stopped after that.
It got less crazy. The newer seasons were not that crazy.
Did they put like seasons in Netflix, right?
Yeah, they did Degrassi. I think it was called. I think it was called The Next Class.
Yeah. I think I watched like some episodes, but never really continued.
They got really, like, honestly, the best seasons were like the first few seasons. Those ones were so good. Like with Drake and everything, like those storylines were so good.
Yeah. I've never watched those, but I've seen like a lot of screenshots on Twitter and like the characters. Like I know the characters, but I don't know what their storylines are.
They're so good. I want to rewatch it now. I love Degrassi.
Is it on Netflix?
It's like on YouTube. It's on YouTube. They have like literally every single episode on YouTube. There's like a Degrassi YouTube channel.
Whoa. But yeah, because I didn't find One Tree Hill, I'm rewatching with Dawson's because also they just put it on Netflix. The whole 6 seasons, I think there are 6 seasons. Dawson's is it's really good. Like I really love it. The OG.
I don't know if Dawson's on Canadian Netflix. I think it is.
And it also has like a love triangle, like every.
Yeah, I've heard mixed things. I heard that some people don't really like the main guy. Apparently,
I don't like him.
Yeah.
But I guess they wrote him that way, so he did it good. Like the actor actually did his job good because I think Dawson was great in that way, and not because like the actor was like I don't know. But I'm actually really happy that the ship I shipped
got together.
I ship ended up together, so I'm actually happy with that because not many series or TV shows do that.
I know. I feel like I always like the character that they don't end up with.
Yeah. Like in Gossip Girl, I wanted Serena to end up with Nate.
Me too. Oh my god, I was so mad when she ended up with Dan. Dan was the worst character.
Yeah, it was horrible. Like I don't care about him. I don't know why they gave us a season with Serena and Nate together and then they took them from us.
I know. Serena and Nate should have been together. They were so much better together.
Yeah, and plus they were like great. Like they from the first episode when you like know that they lost their virginity. Well, I don't know if Serena, but like Nate lost his virginity with Serena. And then they finally brought it back together in season 3, like, yay, they're finally together. And then they broke it off because I think it was Jenny or I don't know who messed it up.
It was Jenny. Oh my god, I hated Jenny. I hated
I
her
hated
so much.
Jenny.
Every single one of my favorite characters in like ships, she would mess it up. Everything. She would mess everything up. Yeah. And Nate, when Nate got with Jenny, was so weird because I'm pretty sure Nate was like in grade 12. Like I think he was supposed to be like a senior.
Yeah.
And she was like in grade 9. Like she was like a freshman.
She was so small. Like if
Yeah,
you
she was supposed to be a lot younger than them.
yeah, I think she wasn't even in like in the same school at the moment, I think, or was she? Like because in season 1 she's in there, right? Like at the same school. Or yes?
No, there's like I think like the first like 2 seasons they were in high school still.
Because they were in high school, like the main character and Jenny wasn't. Like maybe she was in middle school, right?
No, she was in high school because she had all the stuff, the drama with Blair, because she wanted to like fit in. But it was like her first year there. She was like in grade 9.
Okay, so maybe Serena and Blair and everyone was in second year.
No, they were older than that. They were like in third year, I think.
Oh.
Because they were like, because they had all these. Because I think in like season.
Oh, in season 3 they're in college, right?
Yeah. So in season 2 they were in high like senior year, like grade 12, and then
they graduated and the prom and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. In season 2 they had prom and everything. Because season 2 was when Blair got back with Nate for like a minute. She was with Nate for like a few episodes. Oh my god! And there was a prom episode when she got prom queen because Chuck changed the ballot. Oh, that was so cute.
I love that. I love that season. I love season 2 and season 3 so much. Like those were the.
I know those were the best seasons.
That was good too.
Season 3 was my favorite because all of my favorite couples were together. Like I think, Chuck and Blair were finally together, and Serena and Nate were together, and everything was just perfect.
And it was perfect because the 4 of them were together, like the little group, the original group together, the best friends. And then they messed it up. Like it was perfect in season 3. And then I think season 3, Blair and Chuck also broke up, right?
Yeah, they broke up, and then they were only together for like season 3, and then they broke up, and then they didn't get back together until like season 5, like the end of season 5.
I think it was like season 4, late season 4, because they went to Paris. Chuck had his whatever, and he dated this French girl, right?
Yeah.
But then like Chuck, like they still love each other, so I think
they were like kind of seeing each other, but they didn't like officially get back together until the very end, like the last season.
I don't remember what happened at the end of season 4.
Season 4 is when oh my god, it was when he went to Paris and he got shot or whatever, right?
Yeah, but that was at the beginning, because in season 4 at the beginning, Serena and Blair go to Paris and Blair meets the prince. Does Blair marry the prince at the end of season 4?
Oh my god, Louis. I totally forgot about Louis. Oh my god. Okay, when I watched, I remember thinking he was a good guy, and like when they got married, like I genuinely thought he like forgave her and everything. And when they have, when the scene when they have like their first dance, and he like whispers into her ear, and he's like, "I hate you." Like I don't know what he says, but like, do you remember that? I was shook. I was so shook. Like I didn't even see that coming.
I know, he ended up being so bad. Ugh. And then does she get divorced? I don't even remember. She runs away with Dan, remember?
Oh yeah, she got with Dan. Oh my god, I was just gonna look for Gossip Girl on Netflix. They just took it off of Canadian Netflix.
I think they haven't taken it off from Mexican Netflix. Let me see. I think they had it. I have them in DVD, but I don't have a DVD.
Oh my god, did you ever watch the show The OC?
Yeah, I love The OC so much.
I don't know anyone that just watched The OC. The OC is like my all-time favorite teen drama.
So good. I have the DVDs also, I think.
I have the DVDs of it too because I'm obsessed with it. Like, I don't know anyone else that's seen The OC. It's like my favorite show ever. I've rewatched it so many times.
They don't have the Gossip Girl either.
Yeah, they just got rid of it.
Where is it now? Did they put it on Hulu? They always put stuff back there.
I do not even have Hulu.
Or is it on HBO? No, I don't think it's on HBO.
Oh, the Gossip Girl remake is
Yeah.
gonna be on HBO.
Oh, it's gonna maybe they put in the Gossip Girl, the original Gossip Girl on HBO because they will have the remake.
It's kind of crazy that the Gossip Girl remake is gonna be on. Yeah, Summer was my favorite too. Oh my god, I didn't know you watched the OC.
Marissa,
Oh
I love Marissa.
Marissa, I liked Marissa when I was younger, but now I could like she did kind of suck.
She made great choices.
Summer was my favorite.
I love Summer.
I love Summer. Summer and Seth, like my all-time favorite TV couple. I love them.
I love Ryan. I was the type of person who loved Ryan and Marissa a lot.
See, I was too. The first time I watched it, I think the first time I watched it, I was in grade 3 or 4, because my brother was obsessed with it. But I used to love Marissa and Ryan, and then as I got older, I realized that Summer and Seth were superior.
Season 3 happened, and then season 4. I really like Ryan and Taylor. Like they actually, like, I don't know.
I didn't, because I don't know, like the whole Marissa thing. I didn't really like.
It was sad. It was really sad.
It was so sad. The scene was so sad when he's like carrying her. Oh god! So like, you just see the.
It was so dramatic.
So dramatic. Oh my god! And then when she's like dying, and then it shows the flashback of when in the first season when he's like driving away.
They were perfect together.
Oh, so sad.
They weren't even together that much, like as a couple, because I remember like season 1 they got together, but they like broke up so soon. Yeah. Do you remember this guy that Marissa went to like therapy with that broke them up?
Oh my god! And then she was stuck in the hotel room, and then they were like gonna bang on the door, and then they were like, "Oh no, like she's fine." And then she's like, "Ryan, he has a gun," and then Ryan like slammed down the door.
It was so horrible. Like literally, they were together like 5 episodes because of that, and then okay, they break it off. And Ryan goes to Teresa at the end of season 1. And Teresa has her baby, but it's not Ryan's.
Oh my god, Teresa!
Not Ryan. Oh I don't know if do they say if the baby's Ryan's in season 3 or something? I don't remember.
I think they found out that it wasn't Ryan's because that's why he came back.
Okay.
Because the only reason why he was there is because he thought it was his baby, and then he found out that it wasn't his baby, and then he moved back to the OC.
So in season 2, he comes back, and Marissa, I don't think they get back together when they are at the mall. When they get
season 3.
No, in season 2, when Marissa, Summer, Ryan, and Seth
get
trapped in the mall.
They get trapped in the mall. Oh my god, I love that episode. Oh yeah, because the episode ends. Oh my god, I can picture this. This is how many times I've watched the show. Like I can picture it so clearly. And that was the episode when Summer and Seth were fighting because the other guy that Summer was seeing. Do you remember the other guy?
Yeah, I don't remember his name, but Seth makes his comic with him. Zach.
Zach. Oh my god. Yeah, and he was like in Italy, and he wrote the postcard because the ending. I think of the ending of season 1. I think, or maybe it was in season 2, was when Summer was gonna go to Italy with Zach at the airport, and then
she comes back and kisses Seth.
The Spider-Man kiss.
Yeah, but then before the mall episode, Marissa was dating the girl.
Oh yeah, she was dating the girl, Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Alex knew that Marissa still like had like a crush, and not a crush, but she still loved Ryan.
Yeah.
And Ryan was dating the sister, Kirsten's sister. Do you remember?
No.
The I think like Caleb had another child.
Oh yeah, and she was a lot younger.
Yeah, super younger. She went on the same class as everyone. Lindsay.
Oh, Lindsay, yeah. She was like a ginger, right? She had like red hair.
Yeah,
I think.
And Ryan dated her.
And Ryan yes, I do remember Lindsay. I didn't like her because I liked Marissa and Ryan.
She was Kristen's sister, right? I think. Let me check.
I think it was. I think you're right. I think Caleb had like an affair, and then he had like a daughter that was like a lot younger.
Lindsay. Oh, DOC. Yeah, Lindsay Garner, and let's see. Her father is Caleb Nicole, yeah. And her older sister's Kirsten.
Oh my god, Caleb. Caleb was so creepy.
When he dies.
Oh yeah.
When he falls.
Oh.
Falls in the pool.
Did she poison him? Oh no, she was gonna poison him. Julie, do you remember? Julie was gonna poison him, and then she decided not to, and then he had a heart attack and fell in the pool.
I don't remember the poisoning, but I remember.
No, she was literally. I remember she was literally gonna poison him because she was making drinks and she was gonna poison him, and then she decided not to poison him, but then he died anyways.
And then Kristen becomes an alcoholic because of that, because of the death of her dad.
Yeah. Yes.
That was in season 3 when I think
that was
Kristen becomes an alcoholic.
And then I'm pretty sure Ryan and Marissa only got together like halfway through season 2. Or no, they were only together at the beginning of season 3, and then they broke up.
Marissa changes schools.
Yeah, and then because of Trey, of the shooting Trey, his brother.
And she meets Volcom. What's the name of the guy? Of Chem.
Volcrum.
Something like that. Yeah, Volchok.
Volchok. It was Volchok.
And she meets him, and because I don't know, they were too apart and whatever, and they break up, and she like dates him, and she becomes a drug addict and stuff. Not drug addict, but like
she was. And then in the last episode, he was like, I think Ryan was like driving her to the airport or something, right?
Yeah.
And then Volchok starts following them.
Yeah.
And then he like hits them off of the road, off of like a hill.
And I think in season 4, like Ryan, I don't know if he forgives him. Like I think they do like an episode where like they talk about it, and I think Volchok like feels badly and stuff. But I don't know if Ryan forgives him or like he tells him I don't care.
I don't remember. I wonder, is anyone still here watching talking about the OC? We've literally done 2 sprints. So.
We have 2 people, but I don't know who are those 2 people.
Oh, well, one of them might be me because I went on my phone.
One person.
But I don't know. My name is
have the OC. No, they took the OC off.
Naima is still here. Oh, she said she's leaving though.
Everyone's leaving.
Naima.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Ramble.
Thank you. Even though we didn't read anything.
Our one person is gone.
I hate that they take everything off Netflix. They don't have any.
I don't think they ever had the OC on Netflix in Canada.
I remember having the OC. I thought it like, when did they take it off? And so they have Riverdale. Like what?
Oh my god, I can't believe Riverdale's still going.
I watched the first season and I liked it, but then like I didn't continue, and I'm seeing everything that's coming out, and I'm not going to continue.
I watched like the first episode and never watched it ever again.
Do you watch Emily in Paris?
I never watched it. I don't know why.
It was good. Like it was.
I feel like I would like it. Sometimes when shows come out and they're like super hyped up, I don't watch them right away. Yeah. I don't know why. Because sometimes I'm just like scared.
The episodes are like 30 minutes long, so they are not that long. So it was so easy to watch it, and it was fun. Like it was not like had any impact, but it was entertaining.
Yeah, no, it's like fun.
The love interest is really hot, so you want them to be together so much.
I like shows like that. I like shows that are just like fun because sometimes you're just in the mood for that. Like when you just want to relax, especially I like watching like TV, but then also like being on my phone and
Yeah,
stuff.
me
So
too.
sometimes you want to be able to like watch something where you don't have to like pay full attention to it.
Yeah.
That's why it takes me forever to watch K dramas because I need the subtitles
Attention, yeah.
and I find it so hard. And they're so long too. Like the episodes are so
No, every
long.
episode is so long.
Yeah,
I
it's like watching a movie.
I watched this one. It's on Netflix. It's called It's Okay to Not Be Okay. And it's so good. It
I
has
watched like 3 episodes of it.
Oh, do you like it?
I do like it. I really, really like it. Yeah, it's really cute. I especially because like in the I really like seeing like the dynamic of
Yeah.
the guy with his brother because my brother has special needs. So I really like seeing like that dynamic and like the TV show. Um, but I don't know. The only reason why I haven't continued with it is just because the episodes are so long. And I started watching it around exams, like before Christmas break.
Yeah.
So I had to stop watching it because I had to study. I just haven't got back to it yet.
We have to get back to it because it's so good. Like
Yeah,
I love it so much.
I wanna watch more like True Beauty because I really like
Oh, like
True
high
Beauty.
school. Like
Yeah,
that.
I think I like the high school ones because I watched Love Alarm as well, which I know a lot of people didn't like, but I liked Love Alarm.
I've watched high school, but I think they're really old. I don't know if you will like them. Like
Yeah, I don't think so.
yeah, I watched The Heirs. I think it's on Netflix.
I did not like theirs. I watched
I now if I rewatch it, I don't think I would like it. Plus, I love the second male lead, and I wanted her to end up with him, with the other guy, but of course she didn't end up with him.
The Heirs was like the first K drama I ever watched like a couple of years ago, and I just thought it was so cringy. So then
Mhm.
I didn't watch K dramas for a while because I thought I wouldn't like them. And then I watched Love Alarm in the summer, and I loved it. So it was a
Then
little cringy, but I still liked it.
I watched this like not musical TV show, well, K drama, but there was music and dancing. They went like at this school. They went to this school that taught them how to be like a K-pop idol or something, and that it's really old too. It's called
It's kind of
High.
cool though.
It's called School. No, it's School High. Is that it's the other movie? It's called Dream High.
Oh, I've heard of it.
It came out on 2011. It's not that old,
I'll
but
tell you. Okay, these are the ones that I want to watch. Tell me if you've seen them.
okay,
I want to watch. I want to watch Hospital Playlist.
have not watched it.
Okay, I want to watch Record of Youth. These are all like Netflix ones. Have
No,
you
I
heard of
haven't
it?
watched them.
I want to watch. The Reply series.
Yeah, but I have not watched them either.
Yeah, I want to
I
watch
love
those. Yeah, they look cute. I like that they're. I don't know. I like things like that take place like
Mhm.
in the past, especially those ones they take place in like the 70s, like the 80s and 90s, which is like a really
Mhm.
cool time period.
Those shows are set there.
Yeah, they're like so. There's 3 seasons. There's and each season is like a different. I think it's like a different cast and everything. Like you don't have to watch them in order. I don't even think they're seasons. I think they're all their own separate show. But there's like Reply 1988, and it takes place in like 1988.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there's like Reply. I forget what the other ones are called. But they
And
each
they
follow
go
like
back in time, or like they're set there.
no, it's like set there. I think I've never seen them. So there's Reply 1988, and then there's Reply 1997, which takes place in 1997, and then Reply 1994, which takes place in 1994. But it's
Okay.
like set. It's like I think it's like the characters are reflecting back to when they were in the 90s.
Also, in the first episode, you see them older, and then they
I
like.
think so. I think so. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is.
I love that when shows or books or whatever type of media do that when in the first episode, first minute, first chapter, they show you like them older, and then the next thing is them like younger,
Oh
and
yeah,
them like you don't know who ends up together with whom because I don't know, there's a love triangle and you don't know who ends up with who until the very end when you see them older and then they show you like the pair.
No, it's so okay. So the first one is Reply 1997, and it's like the main person, the main girl, is like reflecting. So her high school reunion is coming up. So
Okay.
the whole season is her like reflecting on when she was in high school, like leading up to the high school reunion.
Mhm.
And then the second one is 1994, and that's like a group of college students all living in a boarding house together in the 90s. And then the other one, Reply 1988, is like takes place in the 80s, and they're all like a group of families and they're teenage kids. So each like season follows a different group of people as well.
Oh,
But yeah,
are
they
they
sound like
on
it sounds like such a
Netflix?
yeah, they're on Netflix, or they're on Netflix Canada at least.
Uh, Let me
So it sounds like
see.
such a cool concept.
Reply. Oh, yeah, they have 88, 97, and 94.
Yeah.
Which other ones do you have on your list?
They have okay, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but it's called like Itaewon Class.
Oh, yeah. I've not watched it, but everyone loves it too.
Yeah. Um those are like the main ones that I want to watch. Because these are just the ones that are on Netflix. So they're
They're in
like
Netflix,
easiest.
right? The Netflix ones that I watch, well, I watched Start Off, that was good. It's Okay Not to Be Okay, that was good. The Errors. I tried to watch Chasing the Trap, but I didn't like it. Crash Landing on You. Have you watched that?
No, but I know everyone likes that one.
Yeah, that one was good.
I started watching My First Love. I only watched like 3 episodes of it though, and I think I didn't love it. Oh, I watched oh my god, what was it called? It was so good. It's about like the group of girls and they all live in a house together. Hello My 20s.
Oh, I have not watched that. Is it
It's
good?
it's really good.
Does it
I
have
don't think
romance?
I don't yeah, there's romance in it, but it's just so good. I don't think I ever finished it, but I watched like at least half of it and I remember loving it. Um but I don't know why I didn't finish it because I was liking it. But it was so good because it's like these 5 girls and they're all like super different and they live in like a house together and each of the girls have like a different storyline. And it's not like it feels like kind of more mature than some K dramas because like one of the girls, I'm pretty sure her storyline is that she is like a sugar baby. So it's kind of like more a little bit more
Wow.
mature
Someone,
because I think they're in college.
hi. Someone
Hi,
actually,
Emily.
I don't know if she already went away.
Hopefully she's still here. We've just been rambling on.
We're not reading. Oh, I watch Oh My Gosh. Oh My Gosh is good.
I think maybe she left.
Yeah.
But oh my god, I've never heard of that one.
It's on Netflix. She gets like possessed with a ghost, a girl ghost, and it's so funny. But she like begins working at this restaurant, and the head chef is the male lead, and he's so funny too. Oh, she's still
Oh,
here.
she's still here. Hi, Emily. We're not really reading right now, but we
We're
can.
just talking about Korean dramas.
Yeah, we're talking about K dramas. Emily, what are you currently reading?
I watch. Well, I didn't. Boys Over Flowers is so popular.
Yeah, but it's so old. Like I feel like
Yeah,
I won't like
but
it.
I didn't watch the Korean version. I watched the Japanese version, and it was so good because I'm obsessed with the manga, and the Japanese version is the one that resembles the manga more because the Korean one like had its own little storyline and it doesn't
Mm.
resemble the manga a lot. So I didn't watch the Korean one, but the Korean one is the most popular version because I think it has like 4 other versions. It's so popular.
Mm. Yeah, I didn't know that there was other like I thought there was only one version. Like the I think I watched like one episode of it years ago and I didn't really like it.
It's so old.
And
Well, it's
yeah, it's just
not
like
that
really
old. 2009, and the main actor Lee Min Ho, is so popular. Like he's the most popular actor I think in
okay.
Korea.
He was in The Heirs, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's the main
Yeah.
one in the Heirs, and he's also the main one in The King, Eternal Monarch. He's so popular.
Okay, what do you use to watch your K dramas on other than Netflix, or do you only use Netflix?
Right now, I'm only using Netflix. It's
Okay,
way
same.
easier.
I was using Viki because we were using Viki to watch True Beauty, but for some reason it won't let me watch any of the other episodes. Like I can only watch up to episode 4 on it.
Really?
Yeah, it says that you need like the premium, like the paid for account to watch the other episodes.
Yeah, you might have to pay.
Well, I don't want to pay.
How much is it?
I don't know. I don't want to pay for streaming. I don't pay for.
Because like yeah, I think Viki has like a lot of K-dramas. I wanted to watch one, but it's not on Netflix, so I'm like
It has a lot. I think they used to be like free, but now a lot of them you have to like pay, or they'll only let you watch like a few episodes.
And
there's some that are completely free. Crooked Kingdom. I've been reading it for 3 months.
I have not read Crooked Kingdom, but I read Six of Crows.
I haven't read Six of Crows yet. But
if you still haven't finished it in 3 months, I recommend just live it.
I know. Well, why haven't you finished it? Is it because you haven't had time, or is it because you're not enjoying it? Because if you're not enjoying it, I would DNF that.
Don't waste your time.
Don't waste your time.
Yeah, but my favorite K-drama is Weightlifting, Fairy Kim Bak-yoo. And
I haven't seen it.
It's so good. You will love it. It's so good.
I feel like I would. That's also why I wanted to watch Startup, because I really like okay, I might be, yeah, the actor.
I don't know his name.
I know his name, but I don't want to say it and pronounce it wrong. So
I
think it's yeah. I really like him, so I do want to watch weightlifting. I always got weightlifting. What's it called? Weightlifting? Weightlifting. I always get that one and Strong Woman mixed up.
You know, so
yeah,
good.
I always get them mixed up.
It was on Netflix, but they took it off. I hate them. I hate Netflix.
See, like on Viki, they don't. It's like Strong Women. You have to pay to watch. Have you heard of?
Oh, it's like premium.
Have you heard of Love Revolution?
Oh, okay. If you're enjoying Crooked Kingdom, keep going then.
Okay, I get that. Sometimes it takes me a really long time to read books. Like not because I'm not liking it, but just because I'm really busy.
Yeah.
Like that's like I'm told you I'm like reading Archer's Voice, and I started reading that like the first day of January, and I haven't finished it yet just because I've been busy and I want to enjoy it. Like I don't want to rush through it. So it's taking me forever.
I've started like 3 books since the 1st of January, and I finally finished one of them, or is it the one that I finished yesterday was the 4th one? I don't know. I have a lot of them started, but I've not finished them. And it's not because that I'm bored with the books, but they're so long that I can't do like full novels. I prefer novellas, shorter books.
I'm like, I don't know. I kind of like it. There's only few novellas that I like. That's why I was surprised that I liked Go Deep, because I don't really like, especially for romance, like I don't really like insta love. I like slow burn. And if it's a novella, obviously it has to go a lot quicker. Yeah. So it usually feels more like insta lovey because it's so fast. Because I love slow burn. Slow burn is like my favorite thing ever.
I think Real C does it so well because the emotional stuff doesn't happen like insta fast.
Like, it happens like at the end. Yeah.
And I think that like I can read insta lost, like that happens, but insta love, like don't say I love you until like a very much later and not like in the first chapter.
Yeah, that's why I also like with Rosie Adams, like Go Deep. And also, have you read Truth or Dare by Danielle Allen?
No, but I've read another Danielle Allen book too.
Okay, I read Truth or Dare, and that one's also, I think it's a novella. It's only like 170 pages. And I also really liked that one too. But I think it's because in both of those books, like Go Deep and Truth or Dare, the characters already have a past. Like they're already friends. They already know each other. So it's not like they're just meeting and then instantly they're in love. Like they already have a past. So it makes sense that like you could definitely have been friends with someone for years and like been in love with them and you don't even really realize yourself. Like that makes sense. It doesn't feel unrealistic, you know.
And Truth or Dare, what is it about? Truth or
Truth or
Dare?
Dare. It's so cute. It's about these like group of friends, and they've all been like best friends ever since college. And one of the like two of the friends who've been dating since college, they're getting married, so they like go away. They all like go away together for the wedding. And basically, they have like this rule in their friend group that you shouldn't like date each other unless you like really have feelings for each other because they don't want to like mess up the dynamic. And ever since high school, they would always play like Truth or Dare together, like in their friend group. And so like the first like day of the wedding, two of the friends, like the the girl and the guy, they like get dared to kiss, and then they realize that there's like kind of feelings. Yeah, it's
That's
so
so
cute.
cute.
It's so cute. And I really liked it because the whole time they keep like the Truth or Dare game going. So like, like when stuff starts happening, they'll be like, oh, like Truth or Dare, like I dare you to do this. Like, oh, it was so good.
That's so
And
cute.
then even
I
no,
read,
it's so good.
I think, the third book in that series. It's called Heartless. And
Oh, I didn't
it's
know it was a series. It's a series.
like it's the same friend group. And I think Truth or Dare is the second book. Like
Oh, I didn't know.
if you're saying the like they are going to a wedding of their friend group, I think the other two that are getting married like had their love story in the first book, maybe. Because in the
Oh,
third book, in Heartless, the main character, the guy, is also going to a wedding, and I think the main two of Truth or Dare are getting married. I think
no,
so.
I don't think it's supposed to say it's been a series on Goodreads.
Because the main guy in Heartless is called Easy. I don't know if you remember him from Truth or Dare.
No. are you are you sure? It's not, oh no, she does have a book called Heartless. I don't think it's part of the same series.
Let me see. Daniel Allen.
Oh, I don't know. Never mind. It doesn't have a description on Goodreads, so I don't know.
Because I think Sweatpants Season is the first book. Oh no. Wait. Truth or Dare. What's the name of the characters in Truth or It doesn't say Kingston, right?
Yeah,
Creek.
Kingston.
And the girl, what's her name?
Oh my god, I don't remember.
It doesn't say. I think when it
I
doesn't say
can't keep track of
Simone.
the names in romance books. There's too many.
It's Kingston and Simone, right?
Yeah, Kingston and Simone.
Let me search my Heartless Kindle copies so I can
For the name Kingston or Simone.
Kingston. No, it's not. It's another person. I got it wrong. I think. Who gets marrying Heartless?
Is Simone in it?
Introducing uh, Roman and Bianca. Who's
Oh,
Roman and Bianca?
I don't know.
I thought it says a Heartache series spin-off. Heartless. I mean, Heartache series. What is that? Oh, she has another series named Heartache. Oh, okay. Roman. There's Roman and Bianca. Oh, so it's
Okay.
another series. It's not the first
Yeah,
one.
I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
So I read Heartache. It was really cute, but it has accidental pregnancy.
um,
Yeah.
See, I feel like I wouldn't mind accidental pregnancy as much as I know that it's coming. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
I read, what did I read that I didn't mind the accidental pregnancy in it? It was the one by Helena Hunting. I think it was like the All In series.
I have not read anything from her.
It was it's like a hockey romance.
Oh, okay.
And it had fake dating, or not fake dating, accidental pregnancy in it.
Yeah.
But I like didn't mind it, but I've read a few books by Helena Hunting now, and I just don't like the way she writes romance. Like I think it's kind of cheesy. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm the only one who's like this, but I feel like there's certain authors who the way that they write romance, like the things that they write that their heroes say and do,
Yeah, it's like
I'm
so.
like I would cringe if someone did that to me.
I don't know. It's like you see those new adult books, and they all like feature the same and have like the same type of heroes, and they say all the same stuff. So it's like not
Yeah.
stereotypical, but it's a stereotypical hero in new adult.
Yeah, and I hate it. Like I don't know when it's too like I don't know how to explain it, but some of the things that the heroes say, like when it's too much, I'm like, that's not realistic. Like people don't talk like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I like when it's more like real. That's why I liked Mariana Zapata's books. Like I felt like the characters were like the way that the dialogue was like very real. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't too much. Um, yeah.
But yeah, I like when the synopsis tells you that like there's gonna be an accidental pregnancy, because not
Mhm.
many synopses tell you, and it's like surprise, like Josh and Hazel. And there's this other book that I
Yeah.
really like, and it's one of my favorites of last year. It's called Where the Honeyballs Grow. Or where the
Oh.
fun, yeah, I think it's called that. Where the Honeyballs Grow, and it's great. And then she gets like pregnant, like almost until the end, and I'm like, what?
It's just like honestly, it's like with any book. Like I feel like if you like whenever you read a book that you thought was gonna be one thing and then it turns out to be something else, like
Yeah.
it can ruin it for you, you
And
know?
sometimes the authors include that trope. I don't like it when it's included to make the couple stay together. Like, oh,
Mhm.
now she's having a baby. Now I have to be there with her and we can't break up, right? So I like when the accidental pregnancy doesn't like connect them in that way. Like, there's another book that's called Oops by Alexandra Warren, and she gets like pregnant at the beginning and everything, but they
Mhm.
don't really have any relationship like at the beginning of the novel, and they don't really like each other. It's like an enemies to parents.
Yeah, I want to read something that's like that where it's like she's already had the kids and then it's like the book is them like meeting again. You know what I mean?
Surrender. Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, what did Emily say?
I think write it.
Yeah, I feel like you should just write whatever you want.
Yeah.
And then
Like there's so many types of books out there. Like everything um everything is for everyone.
mhm,
So
it's true.
do
It's
it.
things that I would consider to be like stereotypical, like other people might love and might not consider it to be,
Yeah.
you know, like
That
it's
also
like people have different opinions.
mhm. Like maybe for me stereotypical, but not for you, right?
Hmm.
So I say grade it. Doesn't matter anyone.
Yeah, and I especially like because I like writing too, and I feel like sometimes the hardest part is just getting the words down. So I feel like you shouldn't critique yourself too hard. Like it's much better just to write it and get the whole story down, and then once you have the story down, then you can go back, and then if you think it's too stereotypical, then you can change it. But like for your first draft, like I feel like it's more important just to get the idea out, whatever that is,
Yeah.
and then later if you decide you don't like it, then you can edit it and whatnot.
Yeah, that's smart, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I wanted to write stuff. I have like a full folder of ideas, and
Me too.
they were so wild. Like, let me. I don't have it in this
Oh,
laptop.
I'll
My
show
other.
you my Pinterest. I have like a Pinterest specifically for writing, and I have like multiple boards of like whips of like
Your book.
whips that I yeah, these are all different ideas that I have.
I started writing. I don't write anymore, and I don't want to publish anymore. But I wanted to publish like in high school, and high school idea. Like I had this idea, what it was about, like this group of friends. There were four friends, and they were like known each other since babies, and their parents or their families were so powerful. I love that concept, like powerful families become friends, and some of them like get together. But
Yeah.
this was like psychological thriller. I don't know. I don't know
Oh
why.
my god.
I think one of them dies. Like at the beginning, you get
Oh.
the scene of one of them dying, and you don't know who is it. And every single one of the friends is like a suspect. Like everyone is like not an anti-hero, but like a morally gray character. Like none of them are good, and like it was so weird.
I feel like that sounds kind of fun though.
I didn't know how to write it though, so it's like really incomplete, obviously, but I don't know if it's grading well.
I wish I had more of my old like writing, but I don't.
Yeah, I have it in my old laptop because I don't have it here.
Yeah, I don't know. I still love writing, but
yeah, I think write it. Don't judge it too hard until the very end.
I agree with that. I'm like I said, like I really like writing, but I've never finished like an entire book before because
I finished an entire book before. It was so intense. Like I remember like printing it. It was like 300 pages and it was a fantasy and I was so happy. I gave a copy to my grandparents and then I lost my like document in my laptop, so I don't know where that went, and I don't know if my grandparents still have the copy, the paper copy.
How old were you when you wrote it?
Like in high school too.
That's so cool. I feel like one of my biggest life goals is just to write a book. Like even if it's the worst thing I've ever written, like you know what I mean? Like even if it's awful and makes no sense, like I've just always wanted to be able to say that I wrote a book.
That's so cool.
Like even if no one ever sees it, I just want to be able to like for myself just to say that I've done it because I've always wanted to.
I can't even do that because I don't know where it is. I lost it. It was bad, to be honest. Like it was about this girl who was going to like the underworld, or not that the underworld, but another like fantasy world. She lived in the real world, and then she was like, I am turning 17 and I need to like do my duty and need to become queen of this place because she was always going to become queen of this world. And she has like a bodyguard, her childhood friend, and they go there and she meets a prince. Like a prince is like also the love interest, so it's a love triangle. But I think she was going to end up with a childhood friend.
Sorry.
It's
okay. I forget what we were saying.
So yeah, I think she was always going to end up with her childhood friend.
Wait, who? What?
Yeah, my story, like I wrote a love triangle with a prince and her bodyguard childhood friend.
Oh, that's cute.
But I never like it wasn't going to be a 3-book series.
Fantasy, like the idea of writing fantasy like terrifies. Like I would not want to write a fantasy book. It like terrifies me.
Or it was horrible. I don't even remember like the not mythology, but like the history of that place. But you have to create everything.
I want to read more like fantasy, like you know the Infernal Devices.
Yeah.
How it's like historical fantasy.
Okay.
Like that's I feel like that's so cool. I want to read more books like that.
I don't remember reading a lot of historical fantasies, but I think there are.
I know. I don't think they're that popular. Like I don't know that many.
I don't remember any. I'm like looking at my shelves and trying to. I don't know if the Puppy Worries. No, I don't think it. Or is it?
I think it. I don't know.
I think it is because there's a ward or something.
But it's also like the Infernal Devices is also it's historical, but it's also urban fantasy because it takes place in like like the modern or not modern, but like the modern.
It's not another world.
Yeah, it's not like another world.
No, I think every single one is like fantasy worlds. I have so many fantasy books that I have not read yet.
I know, me too. So many. I haven't read anything. I haven't read A Court of Thorns and Roses or anything. Yeah, I'm like the same. Like I always thought it would be like dream job author, but it's like how is that supposed to happen when I don't even write anything?
I wanted to be an author too, but it's so hard.
It is really hard. It's hard. I feel like you need to force yourself to write like every day, like a set time or something. It's like reading. Like you just have to build the habit.
Yeah.
You know, because
I
once
remember like doing every single day, like writing it, and that's why I finished that novel. But
yeah, you have to get in the habit. It's the same with reading. Like when I get into reading slumps, it takes me a while to like build the habit of getting back into reading. Like I got into this really bad reading slump. I didn't read anything like this year from like September till December. I didn't read anything just because school. Like I was so stressed with school, and I was in the biggest reading slump. And it took me like a while to build like a reading habit again.
Yeah, in 2019, I didn't read anything. Like I read 20 books, and this year I read 80. But 2019, I didn't read anything from like maybe September until like April of 2020. Like
Yeah,
it was awful. Like I swear I thought like I was never going to read again.
I know. I fully got back into reading because of quarantine. Like I started reading in April of 2020.
Me
Before
too.
that, I hadn't read anything like all year. Yeah, literally because of quarantine, and also booktube. Like creating my booktube channel also like kept me on track for reading because like I felt like I had to in a good way though. Like I liked it, like inspired me to read more and like motivated me to read more.
Yeah, booktube like makes you want to give content to everyone, so you have to read to create content, right? And like from when did I create my booktube? I think it was July maybe or August. And since then, like I've read so many books because like I wanted to do videos based on that.
Yeah, I'm like the same, but also it's like hard though because like they inspire me to read more books, but then sometimes it like overwhelms me. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it kind of puts me into like a bit of a reading slump because I like force myself to do like 24-hour readathons or like 48-hour readathons, and sometimes those put me in reading slumps because it makes me not enjoy reading.
Yeah, me too. Like I don't know how other booktubers can do it and give content. Like I haven't done a video in like 2 weeks, I think, or like 3 weeks.
Really, I posted one like a few days ago.
Yeah, my favorite booktubers for books. That was like 3 days ago, 2 days, right?
Yeah, that was a couple days ago, but that was my first time posting in over a week.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've published any video since my my favorites book. My favorite book video. I think that was in like January 1st, and then I do like a live show, and so I have those.
Yeah, you did your live. I missed your live. I was so sad.
I don't count those. I don't know why. But I want to do like 2021 books that I've read and like give my opinion on them and see like yeah, because I've read a few of them, so I'm like, this 2021 books I've read, and let's see what I thought about them.
I wanted to do like 21 books that I want to read in 2021, but I feel like it's gonna be like such a long video. Like I don't really want to talk about 21 books, and I'm so awful. Like I'm awful. I remember what books are about and then saying it, like giving summaries. I'm so awful. Like I give the worst descriptions in my videos, and like sometimes I feel so bad, especially the beginning of vlogs, because I like to go into my books blind most of the time. Like I like to not really know too much about them, so I usually don't really know that much. So then I start filming a reading vlog, and then I realize I have to say what it's about, and then but I don't know what it's about. I'll just be like, oh yeah, so this is like a romance, and like all I know is that it's brother's best friend. Like that's all I know about it. And then I feel like I don't know. I like wonder if people don't like that. But I never really. I provide summaries eventually, but once I start reading it, just like not at the beginning of the video.
Yeah, like you did in the last one, and then when you started reading them, you gave like a little synopsis. But I think like when they do vlogs, they usually put like the synopsis when they already started reading. So
Yeah, once you start reading it.
I don't think everyone thinks that's boring or something, like you said. I
In
think
my
that's
TBR videos, I don't really give a synopsis in my TBR videos because I never know.
don't give them. Like maybe it's
I do
only just like
sometimes.
a trope or something like a bullet point description.
Yeah, I'm like struggling to decide if I even want to do TBRs even more because I don't really stick to them anyway. So.
Yeah, I don't do TBR videos because I don't have a TBR, like a concrete TBR.
I'm not gonna do that anymore. Like, I'm just gonna own my own like TBR, like a loose TBR that I just keep track of on my own, but I'm not actually gonna post because I don't want to have to keep doing raps where I say, oh yeah, I never read those from my TBR.
These 10 books and I didn't read them.
Like, I think I'm just gonna keep track of my own share, and it's just gonna be like either buddy reads or books that I have to read for book clubs or books that I have to read for videos. And then everything else that I read that month will be like whatever I want to like news read.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Better.
Like I don't know like what book is going to be my next book. I haven't even finished my book, but I have to read my arcs so badly. Like I can't even.
I need to finish arcs. I literally have like 7 and I haven't read any of them. I've like that's another reason why I didn't think I was gonna get approved for Dark and Hollow Start is because I think I've been given 6 arcs now. And I've given no feedback. So I don't think I was gonna get approved because my ratio is 0% right now.
Your galley ratio is 0?
Yeah. But it's because I only got accepted. I only got accepted for my first arc like a few weeks ago.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. But
which one was your
also
first
one? It was let me see. Oh, you know what? Okay, so in like a while ago, in like September, I requested a book. Well, I didn't request, but there was like, you know how there's like read now books that you don't have to request, you can just get it now. So there was, you know, Kerrigan Byrne, the historical romance author. Sure, the Highwaymen. Kerrigan Byrne.
Oh yeah, Kerrigan Byrne. Yeah.
Yeah. So I requested or I didn't request, but one of her books was like on the read now thing. So I just downloaded it for free. And then now I'm on like the list to like be given any book from that, like automatically be given.
What publisher is that one? Is it St. Martin's Press?
Let me see. I don't even know.
Martin's Press.
Because I got another one today. Like I like just get automatically approved to read them now. I don't know why.
Do you get?
Let me see. Hold on.
Oh my
I
God,
actually never heard.
If you're in the author proof of St. Martin's Press, I don't know if it's St. Martin's Press.
I don't know.
Because I get emails. Let me see. I think I got like a Kerrigan something book once upon a time. No, I didn't get it.
I just get it like I just get an email from this woman, but I don't know like what thing it's with. It's like from someone's personal email.
Oh, I guess you're in like the bloggers list, ARC list. Like I get, it was not from Kerrigan. I got this today from a publicist in St. Martin's Press. It's the new Amelia Gray, How to Train.
I got that too. I got that too today.
But I haven't I don't know if I'm going to download it.
Oh, okay, so that's St. Martin's paperbacks. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. I don't know if I got the Kerrigan. Let me see. I think I did, but I didn't download it.
I downloaded the Kerrigan Burns. I haven't downloaded the Amelia Gray yet, just because I already have so many books to read.
I understand. I don't download them. I have learned just to download the books that I really, really, really like find interesting. I used to download all the books before, but then I didn't get many of them.
I know. That's why I was like, I don't want to download them all. But I really like, I think the cover is really pretty. I've never read anything by Amelia Gray, though. So I don't know.
Oh, it's this one. You got the devil in her bed.
Yeah, so I got two. I got two Kerrigan Byrne books. One of them's not out yet.
Yeah, I also get the same emails from this person. Yeah, the cover for How to Train Your Earl is so pretty.
It's really pretty. So I kind of want it. Okay, yeah, I got The Devil in Her Bed, which is not out yet. And then, oh my God, I just realized I got another one that I never even saw. It's called Hit Me With Your Best Scott by Suzanne Enoch. Enoch?
Let me see. Hit Me With Your Best Scott. Yeah, I got it.
I don't think it's available anymore. Is it still available? I don't know. I got it a while ago.
But I don't know why I get sent like historical romances, but I don't get sent like contemporary romances. Like St. Martin's Press is the same from what's the name? Like the Makeup Breakup Sandia Menon adult book.
Oh, wait. What book?
The same, and I don't get those.
Wait, what book?
The Makeup Breakup.
Being
There, the titles are so like cool. Being there, done, married, that Scott under the covers, to catch.
I also got. I'm sorry. I got him accepted for books from Espresso Book Tours.
Oh, is it like was it like a review, like tour? They do review tours or something?
I don't know. It just says. I don't know. The book I got is called The Breakup Plan.
The Breakup Plan. Which one is that one?
Oh God, I requested a long time ago, and I was accepted for it, but I haven't read it yet.
The only publisher that has me like approved now, it's Forever. NetGalley. Forever Grand Central from I don't know what's the main publisher. Let me see. Forever Grand Central. It's Hachette. Hachette? Is it that way you pronounce Hachette?
I don't know.
Hachette Book Group. They have a brand, like a romance brand, in their like main. I don't know. It's called Forever Romance. They published.
What have they published? Did they publish anything like?
They published a Helena Hunting book, the one with illustrated covers. Do you remember?
Oh, was it Kiss My Cupcake?
Yes, that one.
I read that one. I gave it a 3 stars.
I didn't like it. I put it 2 stars.
Yeah, I didn't like it. Okay, why didn't you like it? One of the biggest things I didn't like about it is I thought it was so cringy.
Yeah, me too. Like,
okay, yeah.
It was so good. I hated it. Like the heroine loving Harry Potter at like 30 years old. I was like, what?
Oh my God, I hate the like quirky heroine.
Sure, me too.
And that's what she was like. And she would like dress like she was like 50s like housewife. She would wear like the poofy dresses.
Sometimes when I read that, I think the authors like want to like put their fashion sense, or like I don't know, like they think, I don't know.
It was very like I'm not like the other girls vibes. You know what I mean? Like I'm different.
My review said, I put, sadly, Kiss My Cupcake was not my cup of tea. They don't get along from the start, but it's more Blair's dislike than Ron and Weasley. Ronan is sort of a little kid who bothers the heroine, but it's all because he likes her. He puts a fake poop in front of her shop store.
Oh my God, that was the stupidest thing ever. I remember reading that and I was like, this isn't even funny. Like, is this supposed to be funny? Because this is so weird.
He keeps putting these little papers that tells her to take a class to relax and calm her anger. When a new food place is opening up next to them, they team up. They rely. It's not steamy. Their first kiss doesn't happen until 68%, I think. So keep that in mind if you expect a kiss in the first half. Ronan's family was definitely. Oh, I like Ronan's family. I remember Blair's family was so awful.
Yeah, they were really weird. It was so weird.
Oh, I put content warning. Blair constantly says her family is crazy and insane, and there's also a student-professor relationship Blair used to have. there are a lot of little things here and there that didn't really make me happy.
Like, oh my god, I just also the way that I don't know if you got. Did you finish it or no?
Yeah, I finish it.
Okay, the way that Helena Hunting writes her like smutty scenes, I find very cringy. Like, I don't like the way she writes them at all.
When they had sex.
It took a while.
Yeah, I took. I hate when the first kiss happens like after the first half. Like, why?
I know. I don't know. Yeah, I've read like 2 books by her now, and I think I give both of them like 3 stars. So I don't know if I'll read her again.
And yeah, but I think Forever's like publishing really, like they're going to publish good books like this year.
They are.
Yeah, I have. Let me tell you, I have so many downloaded. I'm gonna put like your shelf in a galley. I got. I think this one is Forever. No, this one is Berkeley. No. Which ones are Forever? This one, A Lady's Formula for Love. I want to read this one. It comes out in February. This is Berkeley. This is not Forever. I don't have any Forever. What? I had Forever. Don't download a lot of Forever. You lucky that's Berkeley. I don't have any Forever. I have the Accidentally Engaged. Oh, I download my Forever also in Edelweiss. Shelves. No, my shelves no. Where can I see the ones that I've downloaded in Edelweiss?
I've never used Edelweiss.
I use it more because in NetGalley, because I'm not in the USA, I don't get like the chance to request them. So instead of request, it says wish for it. I don't know if sometimes it appears to you like that. Like
Yeah,
wish for it.
it says wish for it. Yeah.
Yeah, because they are not available for international like bloggers, and
Oh.
they usually like have the same book in Edelweiss. So I request there, and sometimes they do approve me there.
So wait, what's the difference? Like, is it like pretty much the same books? Like, what's the difference between NetGalley and
Just some, I think Edelweiss is used more for booksellers and librarians, but some bloggers they get like access to, or like publishers approve some bloggers, and NetGalley is usually for only bloggers.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense.
And the publishing people that sometimes are in Twitter, they usually tell you that request on NetGalley because Edelweiss just might not approve you in Edelweiss. But then like international people just have Edelweiss.
Oh my god. That sucks that you can't get access to some of them.
Yeah. But
That
well,
really
I'm thankful and like really honored that I'm in some of blogger list of some publishers that I like. So I get some like NetGalley links and emails like that, those Kerrigan ones.
Yeah, that was like so cool. Like that was like the first like list that I've been added to. It's like when I started getting like emails, I was like, oh, what is this? Oh my god, like I'm just getting it. Like you want me?
It's amazing when you get the bookish emails with links
Yeah.
for books.
Yeah, with the links. And you're like, you need to have it. Oh my god, that was like for Rosie Adams. I hadn't even read Go Deep yet, but I knew that if you joined her emailing list, you'd get deeper. Is it deeper or is it Go Deeper? Yeah, I knew you would get it like for free on the release day. So I joined her email list like the day before, so I got it for free.
Yeah, me too. I forgot that I wasn't on her news email list, and so I added like subscribed her too.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
I think she also put it on Amazon, right?
I think so, but I think you only got it for free if you were like subscribed to her email list.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
So
saw
I
it on
joined.
Amazon, and it's like 99 cents.
Yeah, it's still cheap. I just wanted it.
It's super short. I
Mm.
sometimes like not hate but dislike when short or like novellas cost so much.
Oh my god, I know. Sometimes like Sometimes they cost so much. I'm like, why? What is the need for this?
Hi, it's like 100 pages.
I know. Sometimes like romance books are so expensive. Especially like I always want like physical copies of like my favorite books. So like my favorite like romance like indie published books are so expensive to get as paperbacks.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
like $11 or something, like the same price as a paperback. I can't hear you.
Can you
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, it's because I took my AirPods out. Oh god, my dog's barking. I don't know if you can hear that. Can you hear that? Sorry. No, paperbacks here are like $20.
$20?
Yeah, paperbacks, like books in Canada are really expensive. They're a lot more expensive than they are in the States, like a lot more expensive. Hardcovers here are usually at least like $24, like at least like I've seen hardbacks go up to like 30 something dollars.
Well, I actually went to Toronto like 3 years ago, and obviously went to Indigo, and I bought some books, and like I think I got this Sandia Menon from, what's it called? When Dimple Met Rishi, when it came out, like,
Oh yeah.
and then I was so excited because like we don't really have like big bookstores here in Mexico, so that was so big, and you could find like all my favorite authors. They have like a romance shelf, and I was so excited.
I'm so impressed that you know what Indigo is. I worked at Indigo.
I was so in love with it. Like I went to 2 of them, I think.
I worked there like this year. Like I just got laid off because of
Aw.
I worked there up until Christmas.
Aww.
It was like the best job I've ever had. Like I love working there.
You get like discounts too?
Yeah, I got like I don't know if I should say how much I got, but I got a discount.
So cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was obsessed. Like I just love sitting down on the floor in the bookstores and just see all the YA novels and romance novels.
I know. I loved it. Okay, I feel like I should go because my dog is barking. It's being really annoying. And yeah, I feel like I should go because I want to actually read.
Yeah, it's okay. We spent a lot of time. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Thanks for doing this with me.
Yeah, we should do it again sometime. This is actually fun.
Yes. Just tell me when. I'm
Okay.
available any day at night.
Okay, I'll message you and we can plan. Maybe we can actually plan one this time, and then maybe more people will show up.
I know, right? Like with time, like we announce it before doing it or something.
Yeah, we'll announce it like the day before or something, and then people will know about it. I think there was also a lot of people doing lives tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was also a lot of people doing reading sprints, and also the historical romance like readathon. They had a live tonight as well.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
I didn't know either. I thought like when we started ours.
Bye, Emily.
Bye, Emily. Thanks for coming.
Bye. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye, Mom.